Well, hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Look at these little cuties that I have for you today. It's the new Melt Cosmetics Digital Dust Dual Blushes, and I picked up two of them. Let me tell you what I picked up. Let's play a little bit with them and do some swatches and try them on, because I've got my makeup on today, princesses, but I do not have any blush. So since I picked up two, and since the good Lord above gave us two cheeks for swatching, we're gonna put one on each side of my face, and I will walk around the rest of the day like that. Strangely, no one ever notices. What's up with that, huh? All right, so let's talk about these little Melt blushes. I picked up two. I picked up Raw Honey, and I picked up Buzzkill, and I'm going to show them to you right now. I did not pick up one that I'll flash up here on the screen, and that is Queen Bee, because I'm enough of a Queen Bee without it, I like to think. No. Anyway, the Queen Bee that I didn't pick up is a little bit more of a bronzer, and I have just gotten so many bronzers lately. I wanted to get more into the blushy side of things. I am trying to blush a bit more and go a bit more bold with my blush, and I'm hoping that this would be another step in that experiment of my ever-growing blush collection. So let's take a look. Here is Buzzkill, and I'm going to put in the swatches for you right here. It has the Buzz side and then the slightly lighter Kill side. These are meant to be used together, used in combination, used alone. And the really innovative Melt digital dust technology that they have developed already exists in their highlighters, and if you have those highlighters already, you'll know about it. What this supposedly does, and we are going to see, is it gives a second skin type finish. So this should not, if it does as it says, appear powdery on the skin. It should appear to make the skin more supple, pliable, and lush looking, and appear as a flush to the skin rather than powder on top of it. The other that I picked up is called Raw Honey, and I'll insert those swatches as well. Raw being the darker of the two, and Honey being the lighter. And I think we're gonna mix them today. First thing I do want to show you, though it has over it, the mirror is, well, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. This is just so cute. It's got the little honeycomb, and then the mirror down below also has kind of a honeycomb around the mirror. It's really quite adorable, with a honeycomb on the packaging as well. Melt Cosmetics is a brand that I've been tentative about. I have some of their stacks and I love them. I really do love them. And they have some eyeliners that are amazing. I have not had great success, however, with their palettes. When they put these stacks into the palette form, I haven't liked it as much. And I would love to know what you guys think below. I will add, and this is perhaps unfair, I have not purchased the She's in Parties, the newest palette, so I don't know how that performs. If you purchased She's in Parties, why don't you let me know below and tell me if I should pick that up, okay? But for right now, let's go ahead and try this on. I thought maybe we'd mix it a little bit. Let's do Buzzkill on this, my left, your right, and then we will do Raw Honey on my right, your left. Okay, so let's start with this. I've got two clean blush brushes and a mirror right here, and we are going to get started. Let's just kind of mix them in and see. We've got definitely a little bit of a sheen, which I do not mind for my blushes. Okay, there's definitely a golden hue coming off of this. See what you think. That's kind of one take, and what I'm going to do, that would leave it at that normally, but what I'm going to do for this video is let's go ahead and build it up. And I'm going to go right into the kind of darker side only. And build it up. Let's test this theory of the digital dust and see what we think. I am definitely getting a lot of a shimmer, not glitter, but definitely kind of a highlighted shine, and I'm okay with that. And I do think I'm not seeing it showing any texture. And let's then just go in here. What I'm doing right here, so you can see, is I'm just going to kind of do almost like Charlotte does with her swish on her outer and her pop in the middle. I'm just going to kind of use that as a pop. So that is really, really quite pretty. And this is the kind of more apricot of the two Buzzkill. That's very pretty, and definitely a lot of gold in there. Now let's switch to a clean brush. I have a Sonia G brush right here that's clean, and let's go ahead and try Raw Honey, and we'll start like I did before by mixing the two. This is the pinker of the two, and as you remember, I skipped Queen Bee, which is the kind of bronzer edition. I just didn't think my collection needed it. Oh, I think I'm almost liking this one more. I'm starting to enjoy these bolder blushes. This again is the pinker Raw Honey. See what you think. Now let's build it up. Let's go just into the darker side here. And you know what I'm really enjoying, princesses? That I can get, as you see, my brush into either of the two. I talked about Charlotte Tilbury's Swish and Pop, and it's tough to make sure your brush doesn't contaminate them. I don't know what you'd call that. This seems to be really easy to just go into the darker shade. So I'm really doing it up here. Now we still have some gold in this one. And then just like earlier, I'm gonna go into this this side here, almost like a pop shade. Okay, what do you think? So we have here now, we have Raw Honey, the pinker of the two, over on this side. And Buzzkill, the slightly more apricot or orangey cast of the two, over on this side. Which do you think? Which do you prefer? Do you think I should have picked up Queen Bee, and maybe I should still add it to my collection? Kind of a bronzier blush. I didn't know if I would use that quite as much on my skin tone, but I would love to know what you think. Are you planning to pick these little babies up? Let me know. They were just released, and let me know your thoughts on Melt Cosmetics in general, especially She's in Parties, because I have not picked that up. So let me know what you guys think about it. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you have not subscribed, boy, I would love it if you did. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and like, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.